So you can increase your luck if you can tell me the partners for this conference. Yes, if you can name all the partners for the conference. Sorry? Sure, name them without looking. Sure. You've told all of them? I might be able to find a book. I don't think I can find you a laptop. Have you all given your cards? Yep. Yeah, you've got the cards, right? If you can just keep it up there so that we know it's like final. Oh, okay. You got your last lucky card. We do shake the cards before we draw them out. No, I do. Because otherwise the ones at the bottom, you can't get out, right? Okay. So welcome back to the second half of the track. And my name is Jessie Paul, and I'm with the Indus Secretariat. I run a company called Paul Reiter, which recently has been appointed as a secretariat for Indus. So we'll be handling the operations going forward. And it's been a pleasure being here today and meeting everybody. And it's such a vibrant community, and it's I think it's the only one of its kind in India that is user-owned and user-managed and user-run. And I think that gives it a lot of intimacy that you don't find in a traditional conference. So with no further ado, I'd like to welcome Mr. GoplalaKrishna, who's a GM IT BPL Technologies, is going to speak on going digital to enable fast-track growth. So he's an infrastructure and application expert who dovetails IT to meet business requirements. So over to you to discuss going digital to enable fast-track growth.
Good afternoon. It's almost in the last 3 sessions are there still. I can see people coming back from the tea and lunch and all those things, and trying to be a little bit more interactive possible, whatever possible. I am from BPL Medical Technology. People are aware of BPL from olden days of televisions, refrigerator and all. You may be thinking, what is this medical technology doing with BPL? So BPL Medical Technology as a group, as a product, a medical devices product, it is there in the industry for almost 40 plus years as a organization. I'm not able to see any problem here? Yeah. No, we are not able to see the fonts. Started 2.5 years old. Before that, it was a part of BPL. limited, selling medical products as one of the division, and 2.5 years back old, it spun off into a new organization where one of the investment banking company has invested along with BPL, and there is a journey which is going on in the industry for the past 2.5 years, and we are growing currently somewhere around 40 to 50% growth. I just wanted to share the products. We are into products where the products are used at the end customers like hospitals and diagnostic centers, where it will be used for diagnosing the ECG, anesthesia, those kind of diagnostics, and we also had acquisition in UK as a company for one of the product range for anesthesia. I'm sorry. And I just wanted to share what is the SAP Hybris solution, how we went about, and what is the reason, etc. See, one of the India's most respected brands since last 50 years. I mean, it's known to most of us, we are all relate to BPL for televisions, refrigerations, and all those things. One of the top ranked brand in India, and Red Dot Design Award, Study Light, etc. This is about some of the accolades which we have received. And healthy innovation for future. We have a lot of product portfolio for anesthesia workstations. Mother and child deserve the best, where we have the product for a diagnostic for the mother and care and all those things, home care products. Our product portfolio also has got array of consumables along with the medical products which we sell. One of the very good innovation, while we are talking about IoT, BPL as a non-IT company, we have an IoT product wherein, for IT language, if I have to say, it is a self-service ECG which a customer can or the user can do the diagnosis of their ECG heart, vital measurements of their heart. And this is one of the product which we are selling last year. It's a co-innovation between BPL R&D and Intel. This is a product where it has got IoT thing, where a device is linked to a Bluetooth mobile phone, and it has got cloud integration, and it has got a integration with the doctors, where doctors can see the readings and they can give a consultation. This is a M Health and Mobile Phone Plus product from BPL. And we have a R&D. I mean, we do lot of product development and innovations within our organization, and we have a R&D unit where they do a product innovation and product development for improving our products and bringing in new products. We have distribution centers across India, 73 plus direct sales engineers. We have a central workshop where we are nearer to the customer, where any of our product during the life cycle of it, where we are there for making sure the customer is not left alone, and any issues related to our product has been addressed. And we have a call center which takes care of any issues, post sales, service support, those kind of services. Currently, this is what is the current product portfolio. We have defibrillator, stress system, stress management system, where using for this product portfolio, we use the devices which are manufactured in-house and assembled and sold. And currently our status is leading the Indian medical devices. We have 15 branch locations, one plant. Currently, our application is Tally. And we have a post-sale CRM application, which is third-party application. That is what is our status. And we are using in-house developed CRM module for post-sale process of service and sales related calls. Most of our reporting analytics performed manually. In addition to this past 2.5 years, we have an acquisition in UK. They are on different platform altogether in a age-old ERP system. In the past 2.5 years, the company, though with this application system, it has grown almost 50% year on year. Now, what is that we are trying to do for the future? We are looking for the next 4-5 years a growth of 600%. Are we ready? This is what is going to be the question management will be asking, and how we are trying to achieve that faster growth using what technologies of SAP. Specifically, sales or growth or whatever, it comes with a baggage of a lot of improvement which needs to happen. For example, we need to sell more products. Every product, it has got its own life cycle starting from 1 year to 10 years. So we need to ensure our products which are going to the diagnostic industry or a medical industry, it has been tracked, and make sure it has been given the kind of customer support which is required. Otherwise, I'll have a lot of issues in embracing the growth or whatever. At the same time, with the product, I'll be having lot more foot soldiers. Most of the organization, their face to the customer is foot soldiers, which I call it as road warriors, which is a sales team or a service team. It is not a MD or a CEO or CIO of the organization who will be meeting day in, day out with the customers. So we'll be having a lot more people will be getting added. So we wanted to make sure in the journey of our faster growth, which we are embracing, how to ensure that we have the right platform which is going to support the business growth. From morning, we saw a lot of customers, or I can say big brothers, they were talking about improving the current applications, etc. Most of them, what I have heard and seen was in which is on back-end processes. My focus is more towards the front-end process, where how do we ensure the foot soldiers have been empowered. Why? We are looking at some solution from SAP which will definitely help us and enable us go for that kind of a solution. In our journey for the empowering our road warriors, we have identified 4 areas. One is process improvement from our current process, which is a organization having multiple legal entities, etc. We have identified the processes which are going to be improved. Now, of course, process needs to be improved using the people, where they are going to embrace the new technology, managing the change management, which has to happen through the people. At the same time, people should be having good analytics. We have heard with so many people, empower the user to take a right decision at the right time. So that is where we are looking at analytics, part of the journey which needs to be made available, part of the technology. On top of those things, we need to have a good solid technology which will enable those 3 things, whatever people, process and analytics, where it is current and it has got a future where we should not be keep on thinking about changing it probably in a 2 years or 3 years or 5 years. Now, this is the application architecture which we are embracing. We will be having at the core solution manager, gateway and process integrator or a process orchestration, which is going to be middle layer. As for HANA, we are going to be jumping straight away into the S/4HANA suite. We will be having HANA Live, where we saw a couple of speakers talking about empowering the power users. We will be using effectively the HANA Live, empower the power users so that they can take a right decision, right tools to analyze any business process improvements and decisions. We will be having finance related modules, materials management and operations, HR, enterprise portfolio, project management, document management. Enterprise portfolio is for automating the process of our product introduction till it expires, monitoring how we are doing in terms of product improvement, etc. And document management is to aid the internal, including legal department, which will help to give the right kind of a data or contract documents to the sales and service people. Whenever they go to the customer will ask, what is your contract? What is your terms? So those kind of document management also will be captured part of the process. Now coming to the specifics, what is that we are trying to do the cloud? Now all these things, we will be having applications running on an on-premise model on a cloud, on-premise version on the cloud. But C4C or hybrid C4C is going to be the module which is completely managed by SAP. We will be the subscribers of that. Part of that C4C, we will be implementing marketing, sales and service business process automation module. Part of the marketing, we will be using that tool to create the awareness among our customers about our new product introduction, etc. Sales will be used for pre-sale activity, where monitoring the business process automation from opportunity management till the order is been getting closed. And post-sales, once the sale has happened, we will be tracking post-sale operations, part of the process. Integrating this cloud and on-premise, we will be using process integrator. Now coming to the cloud for customer product portfolio, we will be deploying cloud for sales and cloud for service. Currently, we are not going to extend our scope to social engagement and digital customer engagement. Morning, we were hearing a lot more speakers talking about getting social engagement, customer engagements, etc. But we are going for embracing a tool which is already available, which is matured, where it has been having lot of best practices in the sales service is already been built part of the product. C4C, though it is on cloud, then we are also looking at S/4HANA with 1511 module, which has got simple finance, simple logistics, etc. Why it is integrated? We are in the top, we can see there are business processes, and the bottom we can see the ERP. There are so many cloud solutions or on-premise solutions where we need to ensure both the back-end process, which is a ERP, and the front-end CRM modules or a foot soldier modules are integrated very well. Otherwise, there will be a lot of disconnects. One is technically. Secondly, from the business perspective, we do not want to hear our salesperson coming back and keep on calling back office people, what is the price, what is a new product, what is happening here, what is a enhancement which has happened, etc., etc. So it is going to be integrated between the front-end application, which is going to be customer-facing application, with our ERP. In addition to that, service integrated with ERP. We do a lot of activity in service. We sell service, and I need to grow with existing customer to make sure I'll have a good customer base who is trusting BPL, and I can do lot of cross-selling and upselling. I need to ensure once the product has been sold, I need to take care of my customer very well so that I can increase my revenues with the new customers also. So in the customer service area, it's tightly integrated. It is not that back office process is different, the front office or the service department is different. We are looking at getting the service person on the call, using the mobile, closing the service ticket at a customer place, getting the signature at the customer place. And we have seen as of now, the demos and all, these things have been demonstrated and it is available in the C4C. At a very high level, I just wanted to brought this slide, how real and what are the very good interfaces which are required, integration which are required between the back office and front office application. For us, C4C is a front office application, back office is an ERP. We talked about earlier session real-time orders, real-time service order, real-time inventory, real-time profit booking, etc. So we are going to be, our platform is going to be on S/4HANA, where it will provide as a platform all real-time data which is required for the sales force. This is a serious slide. I just do not want to get into more details. All I wanted to say is, top layer is which are the touch points which are required for the customer from the C4C side, and the bottom layer is where, how it is going to be tightly required to be talking to the back-end applications like ERP. There is a very well integration which is available part of the C4C with ERP. I am pulling a slide where we are talking about master data. We know in SAP we have got sales organization structure, employee, product, contacts, etc. Installed bases. Those things are tightly integrated. We don't need to do any new developments, no interfaces, which are all pre-built, pre-configured, configured connectors, etc. available from the SAP. At the same time, at the transaction level, one is master, the other one is transaction. Be it a service call, be it opportunity, a salesperson, he can have a view of his opportunity getting converted into quotation. Quotation can have credit limit check, which is very rare to get in any other frontline application having some other ERP. So that is the kind of integration which is available, part of the C4C with ERP. Now, we talked about master data, then transaction, analytics. There are so many pre-built analytics which are preloaded. For example, a salesperson who is being tracked for his sales target or collection target, he also will be talking to the backend process for what is the inventory is carrying, inventory available so that he can commit or he can take it forward for later or go back with customer complaint related escalations. It is easy for the salesperson or a service person to take a decision using this kind of a tool. Finally, we have out of the box sales for HANA integration with logistics and finance. Finance is very specifically where it has got interfaced with credit limits or the budgets or what is required for pricing. Those things are very tightly integrated. We are looking at a scenario where our salespeople can take a decision when they meet the customer. Normally, whenever we meet the customer, if he is an existing customer, we are trying to upsell, he will start with some issue which has happened somewhere. with empowering the salesperson, he'll be able to know this is the issue, we are addressing it, or it is in the process of addressing. The information will be available on his mobile device or a laptop or on a PC. That is a kind of empowerment which we are trying to give it to our users. Finally, what we are trying to say is, we are going to sell medical device products. Today, we do not have a end-to-end tracking and take the analytics, saying how it is going and all. We are going to do a digitization of those medical devices, where we will be tracking the full life cycle, and using those digitized data, we will be using for analytics, using S for H or C for C. Finally, we are taking this journey of taking the growth path, using this tool as the right tool to help us as achieve the business growth and expectation of the management of integrated system. We have evaluated a lot of other tools also, but unfortunately the core part, which is tight integration, is missing, or even if it is there, we do not know the long term availability, because it is going to take more journey in terms of future enhancements, how it is going to be, etc. We have no idea. Any questions?